Oh, good morning. I am usually not hungover, but today I am. My pillow was completely dripping when I woke up. Not sure if you can see that. Oh, and I need to be functional. I need to work in about 2 hours. Oh, I regret everything so much. What was I saying last night? Oh, it's one of those nights. But I'm sure it was fine. I always overthink these nights and it was fine. And I had a good time, so it's probably fine. This is probably one of the tougher days that I've had to do the laundry. I don't feel like doing this. But we made a commitment and we're gonna stick with it. Alright, time to pull myself together. A cup of coffee. Alright, today we're gonna have Maritas come by and she's gonna help clean the place and all the furniture and stuff that I've had hoped I had gotten rid of by now. I'm gonna put it on the table, on top of the table, like a complete lunatic, just so it's easier for her to clean. But yeah, if you need furniture, if you are in Saikun town, and if you are willing to come and pick up some furniture, this is for free. I just need to get rid of this. So yeah, this is my first giveaway video. My thinking is that nobody is going to take this from the video, and Facebook Marketplace might be a better place to get rid of this. But yeah, anyway, I need to throw up some laundry, do some boring stuff, so I'm just gonna keep the camera on. I have about 55 minutes before I need to be at the shoot, so I gotta do it quick. Okay, so all of my cameras and stuff is kept in a dry cabinet because the humidity is so high here in Hong Kong that it's going to mold for sure if it's not stored in a dry cabinet. So now I'm gonna take out all the kit and prepare everything I need to use today. And also some for backup, just in case. I've had this particular iPad since January 2019 and it is one of the best investments in my kit. I think it's the oldest piece of equipment that I have, and I think it's also one of the most used. So I use this not only to shoot in tethered, meaning that I shoot pictures and they go straight into here for a preview, like it's like a proper 12.9-inch screen, but I can also through video put like a live view straight through a cable, and it is really convenient. It takes no time to set up at all. It's really important that everyone can see what we're doing so that we can make sure that if there are any mistakes, if there are any details that are kind of out of place or something, we can address it. So a good monitor is super important, but it can't be too much work. It needs to be convenient. And for me, this is the absolute best solution that I've found so far. Amazing.
It is so funny. Þegar ég kom í hádeginu þá segir pabbi það er bara búist við eldgosi hvenær sem er. Hann var búinn að kveikja á sjónvarpinu.
Ég ekkert að gera þetta fyrir neinn áhorf eða neinn viðbrögð frá vinum eða fjölskyldu eða neinum. Ég bara gera þetta til þess að ég sé með eitthvað skuldbindingu þannig að ég skjálfesti og ég sé duglegur að taka vídeo. En ég hendi link í spjallu okkar ef þú vilt horfa á þetta. En þetta er náttúrulega bara endalaust rögl og sumt af þessu ekkert áhugavert og þetta eru löng vídeo og þú hefur ekkert endilega áhuga á þessu og ég ætla bara að segja þér, ég hef yngar væntingar. Ég ætla bara að setja ef þú ert forvitin og eða langar að skoða þetta. Alright, this day is just about to be over. I decided not to train today because I'm honestly just not feeling up for it after drinking yesterday, which makes me regret drinking even more. And no, I don't regret it because, you need to spend time with friends. Drinking helps socialize a little bit for me and it breaks down barriers. It's good to do it every now and again, but yeah, it has its dark sides. I just finished a conversation with my mom and I would actually really love to share some pictures. When I was really getting into photography, I took some pictures with one of the first DSLR cameras that I got of my parents. And my dad's brother really liked one of the landscape images that I took. And Siggi, my dad's brother was really artsy and he was a very unique individual, very special man, and he really liked that landscape that I did, and he meant it. He really meant it. So my dad told me, and of course Siggi told me himself, but long story short, I was in this photo forum, and I won a prize in a photo competition, which was a print. And I used that prize to print that image and I gave it to my dad. And that picture was behind my mom when I was talking to her. And the picture below it is of my parents during one summer cottage trip that I went with them. We went to this beach called Reynisfjara, and I took a picture from behind them. You can only see their backs, but if you know my parents, if you know my mom and my dad, you can really tell that these are them without seeing their faces. You can see it somehow by their posture and their figure. You can tell exactly who these people are, and it's I kind of accidentally just took that and made that with one of my first cameras. And this is the thing about photography. I don't think you have to be a photographer to be able to take good pictures. Anyone has creativity as a birthright, and anyone can take a great photo. It's just the more you do it, if you study it, it just becomes more likely, or you can deliver more images, or you can get a good image quicker. But anyone can do it. Literally anyone can do it. And I think that's one of the beauties of this art form. It's so relatable. You just have to pick a camera up and play with it and try it. And that's also one of the things that I really fell in love with initially. I was really into the gadgets originally, and I could apply the camera to all of my other hobbies. Whether it was, you know, I was really into cars when I lived in Iceland, or bodybuilding, and then later in life, martial arts, MMA, BJJ. It's, I've always been able to apply, you know, my skill set and photography to stuff that I'm really into. And on that note, I would love to share the first documentary I ever did. There's going to be a Vimeo link in the description. It's in Danish, as I was in Denmark when I made this documentary. I was really into MMA, and I was taking pictures backstage, before and after pictures of MMA fighters in 2009 in Denmark. And I really connected with one of the guys, Dalby. And he was really into photography as well, and we got along really well. So we started hanging out a little bit, and I ended up interviewing him and making a video about him. And that video ended up being broadcast on national Danish television, and was showcased before he walked into the cage and had a fight. That was like a super encouraging experience for me, and it's one of the reasons why I do video today, because I studied photography, and my camera that I had, which was at the time 5D Mark II, it just got this new feature that I could do video with. So I was just kind of playing around, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't study this at all. And I was just applying the camera to something that I was genuinely really into, MMA. And it kind of started off all of this video journey for me, which is now almost half of my workload. It's what I do is like just about 50-50 photo and video. All right, I think I'm gonna call it for today, guys. I need to start doing my one pizza a day now, and after that I'm probably gonna start editing this and push this out online. I've been late with the last few videos, and I really want to make sure I upload this video today. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great day on your side. Yes, hello. Sorry?
I have to put you food, okay?
Yes, please. Yes. Thank you.
Sorry?
Yes, please. If I had to guess what this is, it's probably filter adapters for a small 35mm lens that I got. But I can't really put ND filters on it because it has like a really weird filter thread. It's like a 55mm filter thread. So I'm probably getting adapter rings so I can put my big ND filters on this tiny little thing. So I just have a couple of ND filters, variable ND filters for video to control the exposure. And they're all 82mm, but all of my lenses are different filter threads, so I just have like step-up rings for the lenses so I can use them, like the ND filters on all the lenses. And this is probably a step-up ring for the 35.
Hello,
Hey, no worries.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
It's not the filters that I thought it was going to be. It is a mist filter for the sensor. I have a mist filter on the lens right now, but there are some reflections if there are like specular highlights in the frame. There are some like reflections that are not so flattering that I don't like, and you can get rid of those if you put your mist filter on the sensor rather than on the lens. So that's what this is. The volcano in Iceland has started again. Reykjanesskagi, which is the area where the volcanic eruptions just keep happening for the past 4 years, I think. It seems to have just started being super active. It used to be active like hundreds of years ago. There's like in historic times there have been stories about this happening during when there was civilization in Iceland, so within the last 1,000 years. And now this area is like super active. I mean, I think there was a volcanic eruption in December when we were there, which was just like 2 or 3 days. Now it just started this morning or yesterday night or something like that. I haven't been able to follow the news because the program has just been so full on here. So I'm gonna read up about it a little bit in the news. You should too. It looks spectacular in the images. I wish I could be there so I could at least attempt to fly the drone over it or something. So yeah, look into it. Watch some news. Þá bara gott að, Birgir, hvað segirðu? Það datt eitthvað aðeins út sambandi, hvað segirðu? Það datt út sambandi, ég heyri ekki alveg hvað þú segir.